Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. This will be my Redux version of my previous video because for some reason I don't know why my my capture card was having a hard time recording that highest possible bitrate. So what I did here, I have cranked up this to a true direct native bitrate capture from this game. So in 10 minutes here you guys should be able to get the best possible clarity on this video, but please do keep in mind it'll take about 45 minutes till YouTube processes this gigantic 25 gigabyte file. This is 10 minutes, but it's 25 gigabyte in size because I'm trying to give you guys the true native source capture of what I'm seeing here. But you are going to have a really good internet speed, and you are going to need to have a decent i5 processor to process this, or i7, and then of course you need to connect this to your 4K TV or 4K monitor. And it's really amazing what I'm able to do here with DX12 on this Alienware laptop. This is really a beast of a laptop, the one I have. It's the not my old one, this is the new one that I have, the GTX 1080, 8 gigs of RAM, i7 processor, the latest i7 8th generation, I'm sorry, 7th generation processor, and it's about 3.8 gigahertz. I can go up to 4 gigahertz on the Turbo Boost. I have about 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and I have 500 gigabyte SSD solid state SATA drive by Samsung. So it's a pretty beefy PC. Just the 1080 alone, with 8 gigs of GDDR5 RAM, and then additional 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and then I have that really fast i7 processor, 7th generation, that's 3.8 gigahertz. When you combine all of that, even with this, I'm getting like roughly 52 to 53 frames per second. But you have to keep in consideration, I have everything cranked up. You're not going to have this kind of quality on the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X cannot render full functional DirectX 12 with everything turned on to the maximum, okay? It's just not going to happen. It is a powerful console, but it's not powerful than PC. Okay, so, and what I'm achieving here, it's pretty amazing with all the features that are turned on. So hopefully you guys will be able to see what I'm seeing here. I'm just doing this to showcase how beautiful it looks. I'm not doing this to race here. I'm just kind of showcasing you how beautiful it looks here, and hopefully it's going to show up on your screen. You know, some people complain about Project Cars 2 on consoles. Well, here's the thing. Project Cars 2 was never meant to be for the consoles. It was designed strictly for the PC. PC in mind for all of the sim racers are using PC. No one's going to be using a console. Anybody who calls himself a racing sim, it's not going to be using a console. They're all using high-end PCs. All right, that's just a fact. I know a lot of these racing sim people, and even from the iRacing, some of those guys out there in Seattle, I know some of them, and they'll tell you that the PC is the must-have. And just look at the graphics here. Just look just how beautifully everything's detailed here. Everything's maximized here. Even the building textures, everything here, it's done nicely. So, you know, console has its games like Gran Turismo and Forza. They're customized specifically for the console. But Project Cars 2, it's really designed for a PC. It is really done for PC, and I'm also running this on HDR. I'm using my 10-bit BenQ 4K HDR monitor and playing this on a 32-inch 4K BenQ 4K HDR monitor, 10-bit monitor. It's really great. I also have a 28-inch. A 28-inch still pretty good size. You know, you're still going to get a great deal on a 28-inch as well. But this is pretty amazing that I'm able to do this on a laptop. Now, this laptop that I have, please do keep in mind, it's very heavy. It's not portable. You know, I mean, you can take it with you, but it's really heavy. It's meant to be a desktop replacement. That's what it meant to be. But it's really not meant to be for you to be carrying it around, because it's really, really heavy, dude. It's heavy duty, and I'm not worried about dropping my laptop or damaging the laptop. I'm worried about to whom I drop my laptop to. You know, I mean, honestly, it's that much of a beast. But let's just look at this. Let's examine the graphics here. I mean, it just looks amazing. And hopefully it shows up here on the look at the reflection. Every and each reflection, it's being accurately presented here, and it really looks great. This is a Lamborghini Venom, in case you guys are wondering. It's just a powerhouse beast. If you see this on the road, you're just like, holy shit, it's intimidating. Yeah, this car is just simply it's a beast. Simply a beast. You know, you cannot drive this slow. Even if you wanted to, you just can't. It's just insanity. It's like it almost could fly, honestly. Let's just speed it up a little bit here. He has a quadro exhaust, rear exhaust right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty cool. And also has 4 of them on the side as well. It's just insane. All right, let's switch to different perspective here. Look at this detail, man. It's just done beautifully. And this is even better in VR. When you play this in VR, it's just insane. I mean, it really is. I mean, look at the reflection on the helmet and everything. It's just insane. The reason I like project cars too, because there's really endless customizations that you can do on the PC version. If you have a PC, this game was made for PC. There's really no limits to what you can do here if you have a PC version. There's just endless amount of things you can customize on your racing wheel, on your racing rig, triple monitors, 4 monitors, whatever you have. You can go up to 12K resolution, man. 8K, 12K. I mean, that's how insane this game is. That's the kind of craziness you'll be able to do with this game if your PC can handle it, and it's really amazing. And then if you have a VR, people ask me what type of VR should you use. I would say HTC Vive. Honestly, HTC Vive has the best tracking, and to me the most important thing when it comes to VR and racing is the accurate tracking. I don't want any delay, and the HTC Vive will give you that best possible accurate racing tracking. I'm sorry, because you want to make sure that your tracking is correct, so when you're moving, everything feels natural. So I would say HTC Vive. And another reason you want to get HTC Vive is because it's brighter. That screen that's built inside the lens of the HTC Vive, it's really bright, and that really brings that experience to a whole new level. But it's I mean, hopefully this video will give you some idea just how beautiful this looks. It's just really insane. Look at the reflection right on the hood, and it's just it's crazy. The reflection and everything is just top notch, man. Everything just looks top notch, man. This video will be 10 minutes because this will be a huge file, so I cannot go any longer than that. Hopefully it shows right here. on this video. Look at the shadows. Everything looks natural. This looks even better in HDR. I'm running this in 4K with HDR and just looks amazing. I mean, when you look at the graphics and how far the graphics have come along, it's just amazing. Now, once we get to the point in graphics in VR where we're going to be able to have this type of graphics inside the VR with photorealistic, sharp detail and higher resolution, then we're going to be truly immersed into VR for the racing. Alright, so I'm going to end this video. Hopefully this video gives you some sort of idea just how beautiful this game looks, man. Look at the tires and everything. It's just amazing. Simply looks amazing. Go this way a little bit. Even on the grass right here, it just looks amazing. And like I said, you can push this game to so many limits depending on what type of graphics cards you have. The more beefy graphics cards you have, the better it is. It's just impossible for the console to catch up to the PC, like in terms of like the power, because the PC really has no limits to what you can do. I mean, all those movies you see are CGI, computer generated CGI, so the PC really has no limits. But the PC, it's expensive, obviously. But there's so much you can do. Like this game was built for the PC. Ask any sim racer. They'll tell you that PC version of this game is just the best racing game out there. The best $60 you're gonna spend. So there you have it, guys. I don't wanna, you know, I'm already at the 10-minute mark. I gotta end this. So there you go. Thank you for watching.